This is a phase 1 recipe that can be used from day 1. Today, we're going to be making pizza stuffed mushrooms. This is a longer recipe, probably for weekends. You're going to need glass baking dishes, parchment paper, a very sharp knife, portobello caps, a pieces dish, and a dish to put the gills in. Oh, I forgot, a really sharp pair of scissors. So we're going to remove the stem, and then we're going to trim the edge of the mushroom into the pieces bowl. If you don't do this when you're trying to remove the gills, the mushroom breaks. Okay. And we're going to use the pieces in the filling. So you take the sharp knife and you just slice through the gills gently, trying not to break the mushroom. You also need to cut a very thin slice off the back of the mushroom or the top of the mushroom to allow it to dehydrate correctly. This, you got to be really careful not to cut yourself and not to break the mushroom. That's why you need a very sharp knife. And we're going to save this for the topping. The mushrooms were a little old because I live in South America and it takes a while for them to get here. So I discarded the edges, but I kept the slices, which we're now going to chip up and keep for when we're making the topping. This will go in the fridge, and the caps will go in the oven at 350 for about an hour and a half to dehydrate. And of course, we will discard the gills. That looks good. We're going to transfer them into one dish. That looks better, and now it's time to make the topping. We have 330 grams of onion, 150 grams of diced tomatoes with the seeds removed, 75 grams of sliced sweet pepper, 2 pieces of garlic, 300 grams of ground chicken breast, 140 grams of tomato paste with 1 cup of water and 2 teaspoons of salt and some olive oil. We're going to cook the sweet pepper first because if you don't cook it, it causes digestive problems. So the bell peppers are starting to get soft. We add the onion. And these are the mushroom pieces we prepared earlier. And the garlic. This needs to be stirred continuously so that it doesn't burn. And we cook the onions until they're soft. this together, and then we're going to add the tomato paste. Right, so there's no visible liquid. Fire is off. We add the diced tomato. And we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of cheese substitute that we made earlier. And we're going to mix that in. So now we stuff the mushrooms. And that is the finished product.